Tonight, only on Fox, some childhood memories are so vivid you remember them perfectly. But what if those memories are wrong? And thousands of others have the exact same false memories.
The internet is buzzing about this new phenomenon that's called the Mandela Effect. Christy Siefkin looks into this bizarre theory.
When you left the house today, did you remember to lock the door? Turn off the coffee pot, unplug the curling iron. We all doubt our memories sometimes, but even when you're positive that you remember something, turns out there's a good chance you're wrong.
What?
Oh my goodness.
All of us fall victim to false memory.
Dr. Gene Brewer is an associate professor of psychology at Arizona State University. He and his team study memory through experiments and neuroimaging.
We all misremember things, and we do it in a stereotypical way. Our systems work very similarly to one another. So I may have a false memory, you may have a false memory, and those could be very similar to one another.
Just look online and you'll find thousands of people sharing the exact same false memories. This phenomenon is called the Mandela Effect, a term coined by blogger Fiona Broom. Broom discovered she and many others shared the same distinct memory: Nelson Mandela dying in a South African prison in the 1980s. Except Mandela really died in 2013. And in the comfort of his own home.
Oh, shoot.
According to the Mandela Effect, there are several pop culture memories we all seem to get wrong. Take, for example, the iconic Queen song, "We Are the Champions." We've all chimed in at the bar, belting out that famous last line,
"'Cause we are the champions of the world."
but we've been singing it wrong. The lyrics "of the world" aren't even in the last line.
I think it's a lie. It has to be. It's like a legendary song.
Another memory we can't get right, the Monopoly Man. Maybe you don't know what his name is. It's Rich Uncle Pennybags, but surely you know what he looks like.
Which of these is the correct picture? Which is the Monopoly Man?
Which is the correct Monopoly Man? The one with the eyeglass.
He doesn't have an eyeglass.
Oh, he doesn't? I just gave him one?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I thought I'd make him more sophisticated.
Children of the 1980s read the Berenstain Bears book series hundreds of times, and most of them are positive that Steen was spelled with an E.
It's an E, right? Berenstein?
It's an A.
What? I think it's E. I feel like A does not make sense.
And finally, how about this Jedi mind trick? In Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, what does Darth Vader say to reveal his relationship to Luke?
Luke, I am your father.
Luke, I am your father.
Luke, I am your father.
What if I told you that's wrong?
I'll say, no, you're wrong.
What Darth Vader really said was,
"No, I am your father."
How is it that we all misremember the exact same things? Dr. Brewer points to recombination. It's a daily process in which your brain takes fragments from the past and tries to reassemble them in a way that makes sense.
As you're trying to remember what the Monopoly Man may have looked like, you may inadvertently remember some bits and pieces or details about the Planner's Peanut Man.
Yep, it's the Planner's Peanut Man who has the monocle, not the Monopoly Man. According to Dr. Brewer, our brain remembers the top hat on both mascots, subconsciously placing Mr. Peanut's eyeglass on the Monopoly Man's face.
Oh, yes, huh?
Dr. Brewer says the Mandela Effect can also be explained by a process called collective remembering.
We communicate false memories through the groups that we're associated to, and that leads to a cultural false memory where many people hold the same belief that things happened that didn't really happen.
Maybe that's why we've all been singing Queen wrong.
Someone tricked us all, started singing it wrong, and it's got spread around.
Some of the people most obsessed with the Mandela Effect don't buy these cognitive theories. They're convinced that this phenomenon is proof of a parallel universe.
Some people say past lives, some people say our souls split in many pieces, and we can experience many lives at the same time.
Dave Campbell is a medium and hypnotherapist and also the owner of the astrology store in Glendale. Campbell says that some people believe that, quote, false memories aren't false at all. They're memories from a parallel universe that jumped onto this timeline.
Sometimes we have similar inventions in different universes at the same time, like microwave. In one universe we might call it a microwave, in another universe we might call it a quick cooker.
Fiona Broom, who started the Mandela Effect, has convinced thousands that we're sliding between multiple universes. In one reality, we read Berenstain Bears with an E, and in another, the beloved books are spelled with an A.
I don't know, that's pretty deep stuff.
Whether or not you're on board with Broom, memory failure can feel pretty shocking. But try to remember this. Don't be too hard on yourself.
How do you think your memory is after this test?
Pretty bad. Like, I shouldn't be in college right now, to be honest.
Dr. Brewer told us that because of our story, the ASU Psych Department is considering doing research on the Mandela Effect, specifically why people have the same types of false memories. But until the results are in, consider the alternative. Maybe there is a parallel universe where everything is just a little bit different. I'm Christy Siefkin, Fox 10 News.